to page,
67.
actually, it's not that. We'll start that the next lesson, but it's. Oh, it's later. Let me see if I have the page in here. It gives me the page in the book. I have to find it. Oh, yes, right at the back, 126. 126. Right, turn to 126 in your text collection book, please.
Harriet Tubman.
126, please. I want you to look at the text, the words, and decide, don't yell it, think about it, what kind of text we're reading, okay? Look it over. Give you a chance to get there. 126. What kind of writing is this? Who has an answer? Raina?
Maybe a poem?
It looks to me like it's a poem, doesn't it? All right, first thing I want you to do is I want you to read the poem to yourself. Okay, go ahead, read it right now. Just read the poem to yourself. Okay, you should be pretty close, I hope. Okay, so even if you're not quite done, today we're going to look at how a group of stanzas, so each one of those little, what looks like little verses, they're called stanzas, how they fit together to make a particular type of poem, and then we're also going to look for a theme throughout the poem, okay? So now this term, I'm going to read it to you, okay? And I want you to, as I read, I want you to look for different rhythms and the way I read it, and maybe watch for differences in how I read, okay? Got it? All right. Harriet Tubman by Eloise Greenfield. Harriet Tubman didn't take no stuff, wasn't scared of nothing either. Didn't come in this world to be no slave and wasn't going to stay one either. Farewell, she sang to her friends one night. She was mighty sad to leave them, but she ran away that dark, hot night, ran looking for her freedom. She ran to the woods, and she ran through the woods with the slave catchers right behind her, and she kept on going till she got to the north where those mean men couldn't find her. 19 times she went back south to get 300 others. She ran for her freedom 19 times to save black sisters and brothers. Harriet Tubman didn't take no stuff, wasn't scared of nothing either, didn't come in this world to be no slave, and she didn't stay one neither. And she didn't stay one neither.
Why does it repeat the front?
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. So any differences in how I read? How I read it?
The first one was kind of like telling, not saying. And the second
Why do you think I read it like that?
Because she didn't want to be a slave.
Yeah, she wasn't taking anything from anybody else, right? I read it with a little bit no nonsense.
And then the third one, it was like softer.
Okay, I read the third one a little softer. Why do you think I read that one softer? What's going on? Everybody
She's
help.
saving people.
What's going on? Look at that second stanza where she says farewell. What's going on in that? Reread that one. Oh, Callan thinks she knows what.
Because she's kind of sad in that part.
She's a little bit sad. What else is she doing there?
She's leaving.
She's leaving. Did she go, goodbye everyone, I'm going?
No.
should sneak out, right? Should be really quiet.
Sorry.
What about, how did I read the third stanza?
Like, kind of quick.
Quick,
Quick,
fast, right?
like
What's going on in that
upbeat.
stanza?
She's running fast.
She's running away, so she's gotta be fast. She's gotta get from place to place quickly, right? Okay? And then the last one is similar, or that I read 19 times, and I stress the word 19 times. 300 others. You know, she won't admit that she helped that many. I stress those because those are really important numbers, right?
Didn't she say like she only like helped like 18?
60 to 70 is all she'd admit she helped when they asked her. She may have helped more than that. And then the last stanza was almost a repeat of the first stanza. Why? And you said, Jackson said, why does it repeat that? Why? You tell me. You tell me.
It's important and it's just
It's the beginning and
cool
the ending.
Because it's just cool to like color and it's important for it.
Ah, it's really important because it repeats that she wasn't gonna stick around and be a slave. And not only that, she didn't want others to be one either. All right, so now we're gonna do this one more time.
Oh, and it didn't actually repeat all of it because the first one says, and wasn't going to stay one either, and the last one said, and didn't stay one.
Yes, so this is, she wasn't going to, good, I like that, and then she didn't. So here's how we're going to do it, so pay very close attention. Taylor, you're gonna read the first line. Harriet Tubman didn't take no stuff, okay? Tia, you have the second line, okay? Wasn't scared, that line. Raina, you have the third line, didn't come in this world. And wasn't going to stay one, either is Alexa, you have the fourth line of the first stanza. Second stanza, Lily, you have the farewell one. And Lydia, you have she was mighty, okay? Jesse, you have but she ran away. That third stanza right here, you're just gonna read that line, okay? And then, Owen, you have a ran but, or run, the last one.
Ran sheep.
Sorry, I have my glasses on.
She ran.
All right, then you have this one. She ran, third stanza, first one. You have the second one with the slave catchers. And you have the third one, and she kept. And you have the fourth one, where those men, mean men. Didn't you notice how I stressed mean men? Okay?
Do you want me to read the woods too?
Yes, you got that whole line, okay? So you've got the first line of, so you have the 19, and you have the second line, third line, last line, and you have the first line, okay? Taylor, you have the second line of the last stanza as well. So wasn't scared of nothing either. There, yep, down there. And then you have the next one, okay? And you have the next one, and then you have, is that the last one? Which one was it?
No, and then there's this one.
And then you have that very last one again.
'Cause they were
Okay. Now, do you think I want you to just read your line?
no. You want it with expression.
I want you to perform your line.
We know.
So,
that
you
some
have
of it
someone
is
next to you. I want you to read your line or lines to your neighbor, showing me how you're going to read your line. I need a little performance here. Come on. Some of you are natural performers. Okay, fine. Tara,
Didn't
Tara,
come in this world to be
read your line.
mean men. And then not married men. And didn't stay and didn't stay one year. Now where's yours? Farewell.
I want to
Now,
offer each
and
other
wasn't
suggestions, critique.
Now do your other one.
Good. Decide which words you're going to stress. If you're going to read it fast,
Read it like this.
slow, quietly, angrily, or you mean it. There's 19 twice. No, I know. Together, 19. I did the wrong one. She started
She ran to the woods. And she said hi to me. Okay,
Okay. How, are we ready, about ready to go?
Yeah.
I don't wanna be put to sleep. I want to be
You want to be
entertained.
expressed.
I love poetry. There's a really great poem in the old reading mastery book that, the rhythm of it is so neat that I want to pull that sometime because I can tell you guys are a performing group and you would really enjoy. It's really cool. So we'll pull that sometime and just do it.
If one person doesn't use expression, you should do this.
Do you think I'm going to critique them that way?
Yeah.
Probably not, but if I don't get it good enough, we might have to do it again and again and again.
Or this.
All right, now, the next time that you do it, yes, you are performing it, but I also want you to listen to it too so that we can understand. Because remember, we're looking for a theme, and we're looking for what kind of poetry this is. You ready? Okay, I'll read the start. Harriet Tubman by Eloise Greenfield.
Harriet Tubman didn't take no stuff.
Wasn't scared of nothing.
Didn't come in this world to be no slave.
And wasn't going to say one either.
Ooh, I like that.
Farewell, she sang to her friends one night. She was mighty sad to leave them.
But she ran away that dark hot night.
Ran looking for her freedom.
All right.
She ran to the woods, and she ran through the woods, with the slave catchers right behind her.
And she kept on going till she got to the north, where those mean men couldn't find her. 19 times she went back south to get 300 others. She ran for her freedom 19 times. To slave back black sisters and brothers. Wasn't scared of nothing either. Didn't come in this world to be no slave.
And didn't stay one either.
And didn't stay one.
Wow, very impressive
Can we do it again?
performance.
I want to do it again.
We can do it one more time. I like it. I want you and that running away to be a little bit faster, but I loved the words that you chose to put, extra emphasis on. And I want you to get mean, Jackson, with those mean men. You made them sound nice, guys. Give me a little more. Give me a little more meanness. But very good. I can't even say you need to do this better because they were all very good. I just went a little faster in the middle. Okay? You can do it faster. You practiced it one time already. All right. You ready? One more time. Okay, we're still listening to the poem now. Harriet Tubman by Eloise Greenfield.
Harriet Tubman didn't take no stuff.
Wasn't scared of nothing either.
Didn't come in this world to be no slave.
And wasn't going to say one either.
Farewell, she sang to her friends one night. She was mighty sad to leave them.
Jesse. But she ran away that dark hot night.
Ran looking for her freedom.
She ran to the woods and she ran through the woods with the slave catchers right behind her. And she kept on going until she got to the north, where the mean men couldn't find her either. 19 times she went back south to get 300 others. She ran for her freedom 19 times. To slave back black sisters and brothers. Wasn't scared of nothing either. Didn't come into this world to be no slave.
And didn't stay one either.
And didn't stay one either.
Nice. Nice. First one was a little better. I think 3 times a charm. I don't want anybody to miss their spot. I want them to
And
be
see-
on and ready.
And say like the right words.
I want
Say
them,
it.
save, not slaves. And
Hey, can I go
Say
this
it.
faster?
And not
Can I go
me.
this faster?
Wasn't gonna catch you.
All right, so one more real quick time. Not real quick time, but one more time. And be ready for your line. So everybody's ready for their line?
Yeah.
So it just goes real smoothly, like one person is reading it, okay? I know you have it in you. I do. I believe that you can. Because your performance is spot on. Now we just need it to flow really nice. Okay? Sure. Everybody's fingers are ready, locked and loaded, ready to go? Okay. Harriet Tubman by Eloise Greenfield.
Harriet Tubman didn't take no stuff.
Wasn't scared of nothing either.
Didn't come in this world to be no slave.
And wasn't going to stay one either. farewell, she sang to her friends one night. She was mighty sad to leave them.
But she ran away that dark hot night.
Ran looking for her freedom.
She ran to the woods and she ran through the woods.
With the slave catchers right behind her.
And she kept going and she kept going till she got to the north.